Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Is anybody out there? Good morning to everybody. Welcome to the SkkyZone. If you're new to my platform, please hit the like button, subscribe to the platform. Oh my goodness. So, in a news article from Chicago, it's saying this was just reported. Divorce court filings reveals allegation that R. Kelly molested a preteen girl in 2009. In a recent unsealed court filing, R. Kelly's ex-wife claims the singer was accused of molesting a preteen girl in 2009, the year after he was found not guilty of child porn charges by a Cook County jail or Cook County jury. The alleged victim is younger than any of Kelly's other known accusers, and the alleged abuse took place more recently than the majority of the criminal incidents charged against the singer in state and federal courts. Drea Kelly outlined the allegations. Now, so she even went and, uh, running her goddamn mouth, right? Now, they timing once again, okay? She outlined the allegations. Now, how you able to outline the allegations, Miss Kelly? Once again, you do understand that you are also admitting that you possibly was there with your husband, allegedly. Okay, it says she outlined the allegations which has not been previously reported in a 2014 filing seeking sole custody of the couple's three children. In the motion, unsealed only after a legal effort by WBEZ, Drea Kelly claims the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services investigated the accusations that in 2009, Kelly touched the girl, referred to her as Jane Doe, in a sexually inappropriate manner and made advances toward her that were sexual in nature. However, according to the motion, the Child Welfare Agency deemed the allegations unfounded. They're not gonna report that part, right? You all know that they're gonna just go with the sound bites. They're not gonna. We're not gonna hear that there's nothing that they found. Nothing. I repeat again. However, to the motion, the Child Welfare Agency deemed the allegations unfounded. So whoever called themselves putting this allegation on him, there was no validity in it at all. It says the DFCF's caseworker slash investigator specifically and personally advised Jane Doe's mother that despite the fact that she or that the caseworker believed the events occurred, she had no choice but to deem the matter unfounded based on the length of time between the events occurring and Jane Doe's reporting the incident. Again, basically they waited along, the statute of limitations was allegedly over with. But again, if it was so-called a kid, houseway, okay, if it was so-called a child, the mother could have then picked it up, okay, in which it sounded like she did try to do that, but once they did the investigation, they didn't find nothing. But then here you got Drea once again trying to be relevant and running her motherfucking mouth. The allegations and investigations by the DCFS came after Kelly's high-profile trial on child pornography charges. A spokesperson declined to comment. R. Kelly is being held in the federal jail. He's facing charges of child pornography, sexual exploitation in children, sexual assault. Somebody else is out now reading the same article. Ain't that about nothing? Somebody just dropped a video. Excuse me, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm sorry. I'm sitting up here just going in because when y'all first got on here, wasn't nobody on here. So I just started recording for the sake of playback, okay? Good morning, guys. Good morning. You who up in this damn chat? Good morning, everybody, okay? Anyway, let me see. You said, is that the new setting, Sky? You know it ain't, girl. I'm not. This is nowhere near the new setting. I just happen to go live on my phone. I ain't go live on the computer. So I'm just in the bed and I'm about to get up. But I had read this and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, why is she doing this? But we know why she's doing what she's doing because A, she wants to be relevant. B, she is no factor without Mr. Kelly. And C, it was pointless to even have this be mentioned because D, they didn't find anything. They found the case to be unfounded once again. Okay, So it says none of the cases pending against R. Kelly involve allegations outlined in the divorce court filing. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, said the allegations is 100% false. You know, and who the anyway, people say things during a divorce case to try and gain an advantage, and that's basically what she's doing. She's trying to gain advantage, and I don't understand. Drea, your children are older; they beyond child support years. Sis, go ahead and dance your way to the next step of your life, okay? But she is not relevant without Mr. Kelly. So to me, she's trying to gain and remain relevant, okay? It says Kelly has his pending criminal trials repeatedly pushed back because of the coronavirus has slowed down the court system and restricted travel. Kelly's attorneys have continuously pushed for the singer to be released from jail, arguing he is unable to adequately prepare for the trial while locked up and that the federal jail is not able to keep him safe. They claim in a court filing last month that Kelly was injured. Of course, we already didn't know about all that. But anyway, that's the end of this little Chicago article. So she done took her ass to Chi-Town to, make these here allegations to report this here in that filing. Did she reveal that did she recall a situation with Robert touching this here a young girl in 2009? That just goes to show you how dirty mother can be. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen nothing yet. It's gonna get even nastier. Okay, let me see something. Here go another one here. Wait a minute. So R. Kelly facing life in prison is petrified ahead of a longer waiting. Okay, so he basically talking about it's been over a year since R. Kelly was. This is an article by Independent. They just posted something and then somebody just went in and made a video from the other side. Somebody on the other side. Good. What you say? Yeah, she is sad. It said R. Kelly was taken into custody in Chicago. After several delays throughout the year, Kelly is scheduled to face a jury. He faces a litany of state and federal charges across multiple jurisdictions, including charges in New York, include for violations of the Mann Act. Okay, which is, Mann Act ain't nothing but basically prostitution. That's what they trying to say. He was a pimp. He paid women to have sex with him. He also faces charges in Chicago. Okay, so they ain't talking about nothing new. They use this stuff for headlines and just repeat the same fucking verbiage. Ain't nothing fucking new. Nothing. Let me see what y'all talking about. Kelly's team wrapped up their attempts at a pre-trial release after the singer was reportedly assaulted by a fellow inmate last month. One of Kelly's attorney, Nicole Blank Becker, told Chicago Sun-Times that fear and terror have left Kelly petrified and paranoid. And after that, okay, so as he should be, you know what I'm saying? Yes, the man needs to be free. He has not been convicted of anything. Yes, he's petrified. He's an older man. He ain't, no young man up in there with this bullshit. I said, although sexual misconduct allegations, many of which around his alleged predatory pursuit of teenage girls have plagued Kelly's career for more than 2 decades. He faces new scrutiny after several women spoke out in a Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly. After the doc aired last year, prosecutors in New York, Illinois, and Minnesota filed criminal charges against the embattled singer. Kelly was subsequently dropped by his label, RCA, which is not true. He was not dropped by the label. He just had one more album to do with them, and the contract was ended anyway. They report, and this ain't even no really for real credible resource of information. If you ask me, I don't mess with y'all. Ain't the main ones. But yeah, I just made this video because Drea running her motherfucking mouth. Drea, I need you to go get you a fucking dance studio. Seriously, go get your black ass a dance studio. Can you talk about anything other than Mr. Kelly? Seriously, we wouldn't even know who the fuck you was, sis, if it wasn't for him. And then they killed me with all this digging up all this old bullshit. Yeah, I was there in 2009. I remember saying this. I remember seeing that. Girl, go on, sit down somewhere. Let me see what y'all said in this chat. You said good morning, everyone. Is that Treese up in here? Look, I got my bonnet on. You see the top of my bonnet? Who up in here? Nakia up. I got some moderators up in here. Can you believe that bullshit? Nakia, what's going on? Hit the like button. Boss lady Nakia. Miss Hot Pink, good morning, girl. Miss Brown up in this doggone town. Brent up in this joint. Sherry, what's up, girl? Misunderstood. Morning, Miss SkkyZone. And the chat, happy Friday. Is it Friday, y'all? You know, I be going so goddamn much, I done forgot what day it is. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Is it Friday? It can't be Friday. I think it is Friday. Lord have mercy. It is Friday. Oh, my God. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Okay, damn, happy Friday, y'all. Yeah, it is sad, Miss Connor. Treese, where's your picture at? Why you ain't got no picture on here? Miss Bougie. Is that Miss Bougie up in this mother? The dream team. She's a factor, X factor. You ain't never lied, Sweet Pea. You ain't never. She is an X factor. Anytime someone comes out, they put out something negative. She's a wicked, scorned. Yes. You know what? Now you know I know, honey. Okay. Good morning. Hey, Felicia. Felicia, girl. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I ain't talked to you. I ain't seen you in a long good time. Yeah, I guess you say shit you ain't seen me either, huh? Shit. What you say, Miss Brown? So she's speaking in a witness. She's speaking and witnessing something 11 years ago, but she stayed quiet, even went on a docuseries and reality TV show about it. Okay. Well, you know, the thing of it is, she's putting it in, she put it in the divorce, she's taking it to the attorney in their divorce. So, I mean, you know, not, you know, and they're, she's, you know, she's still trying to get money out of him. You see what I'm saying? So, she trying to, bring up old shit to make herself look good, so she can get him for more money. She probably, because you know she could still take him to civil court. It's in their, this was in their divorce filing, in their divorce court filing. So she's basically probably went somewhere and said, well, you know, I told in my divorce filings, I put it out there already that he did X, Y, and Z, and so now you know they're discussing it. I already told him, you know, I already put it out there. You know, so that's why his lawyer is saying, well, you know how these things can be when you get in a divorce with someone. They'll come out and they'll say anything. But she obviously then went somewhere and retracted, because how did this become public information? You and him been got fucking divorced. You see what I'm saying? But see, somebody unsealed this so-called motion. When they did the motion, the last motion, this right here, this information became public. But this happened when they got their divorce. She went running to the, you know, running to the, and told this here allegement. Hey, what's going on, Michelle? You said trying to figure that part out. Yeah, the motion, it was an unsealed motion that got, it says, in a recent unsealed court filing, R. Kelly's ex-wife claimed the singer was accused of molesting a preteen in 2009. Okay, the year after he was found not guilty of child porn charges by a Cook County jury, the alleged victim is younger than any of his victims. So anyway, they getting all this information from Drea, okay, in this so-called court filing. So the prosecutors then went and dug up this here bullshit, and she apparently, when they got divorced, she apparently put this here in the divorce decree. You know what I'm saying? She apparently put that in there, like, you know, when they was fighting, you know how the people in if you done got divorced before, that's what happened, and they record all of that shit. You and they're telling the magistrate, yeah, he did this and that, and plus he messed around with her, and this part right here that don't make no motherfucking sense. Cause so if you in there running your mouth saying some shit like that, and this after this man went on trial after his so-called 2008 case, seemed like to me they would have took her word as bond. okay? But they knew what time it was. They just looked at her like, bitch, you up here mad, you bitter, okay? Because he already done got found not guilty of this shit. Now here you come talking about some, oh yeah, but I got evidence of him fucking around with it. But then they do the investigation and found out that guess what? None of it was unfounded. When CPS went out there, when Child Protective Services went out there and checked into the shit and checked in her story, they found out the bitch was lying. Or they found out there wasn't no truth in it. She just a scorned mother upset. You know what I'm saying? Which, we know women who would do shit like that. Get mad. I don't like you. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. Did y'all hear the shit with the president? He didn't got the corona. I know y'all saw that. Donald Trump and his wife got the doggone corona. And then somebody gonna text me and say, well, but that one subscriber, shout out to Tony G. He texted me and said, yeah, that's because that debate was so foul. They want to say, now they want to try to, change the narrative, take all the attention off of the bad debate and put it on this here right here. Him and his wife got the corona. Excuse me, that's terrible right there. That's just terrible. Man, it's not, they do anything for clout, period. Everything is about clout chasing right now. Like I told him, don't be surprised if next is the man be in ICU. It'll be next. He'll be in ICU. Just wait for it, Just nothing surprises me about what these people will do. Nothing. I should get my ass up and make some coffee, but I just don't feel like it. That's a damn shame I'm being this thing. And I got to get up any dang way. I ain't going to be on this live long. I'll get my A up in 1 second, 2.2 seconds, okay? Let me see what y'all talking about. You said Drea is a cold-hearted woman. She didn't even issue a statement about Kels being hurt in jail. No, because did you see her? What's going on, Passionate Gangster, by the way? Felicia, what you say? Karma. Yeah. And speaking of karma, and I don't even know whether to say this is karma or not, but my condolences go out to John Legend and his wife. I really felt so bad with them losing that baby. And then, because I had just saw her on there, speaking baby talk to the baby, you know what I'm saying? And then for them to turn around, not even 0.2 seconds later, and the baby died, oh my God. I just was like, oh, Lord, have mercy. That's just so sad. Because I can't imagine carrying a baby and then losing it. Having life in 1 second and then the life just gone the next. I'm glad I've had a miscarriage before, but I've never carried a baby, to the point where I felt the heartbeat and nothing like that. And, because she basically, I think she delivered the baby early, but she said she had been bleeding the whole pregnancy. So that's a sign right there anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I felt so bad for them. I really did. And I know, like I said, karma is something else, but I don't wish that type of karma on nobody. But you said trying to get out the debates. That's what it is. He don't want to debate them no more. That's, Sherry G, you might be on the right block right there, because I thought about that too. Like, well, because he got to be in quarantine for 14 more days, and that definitely canceled out the debate. So they probably going to give him some more prep time. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stupid to the tactics and shit that they try to use. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole clown show. Both of them acted unpresidential, if you asking me. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, we don't even know. We didn't even walk away with anything of validation of how they gonna handle any type of situations. Nothing. We don't know how they would deal with, shit. Nothing. Nothing they got to do with the country. Nothing they got to do with the people. Nothing. Because they was too busy insulting one another. So, and I didn't even watch it all. But the little bit I saw, I'm like, okay, we ain't talked about how we gonna deal with debt. I think the only question I do recall him answering that they didn't talk much about was what he would do for black, the billions of dollars he would do for black people. And you don't hear him talking about that too much. Some news reports reported and talk about it a little bit, but you don't hear him talk about all the money that he would say he would give to, to the black folks. The only thing, they talking about that is, oh, now all of a sudden he want to try to do something for black people. But like I said to somebody else, ain't nobody else talk, even if, whether he going to do it or not, ain't nobody else talking about doing nothing for no black folks. you know. And then they say, oh, it's a loan, it's a loan. I don't give a damn if it's a loan or not. Loan it to me then. Give me the damn money so I can do what I need to do with it. Shit. I don't care. Yeah, let me enlarge my territory, okay? Give me the money then, goddammit. Give it to me. Shit, you're giving me everything else. Giving me all this goddamn debt. Give me some money so I can get out of debt. Let me get my business plan together. Let me do something. I don't want to hear it. Ain't nobody else got no damn agenda for no black folks. What you say? Y'all act like Biden won the first debate. Yeah, Biden didn't do nothing. Biden was just as, to me, they both was you said Biden still have no black plan. None whatsoever, Brent. And that's what I'm saying. What is he gonna do for black folks? At least this man did come up with something and say he would do for black, I believe they said black women, because I didn't watch the whole debate, but I believe it was for black women. And see, they know if they put a plan and some money in a black woman's hands, goddamn it, y'all know on the line. Any women out here, it's a lot of y'all women right now on this chat right now. You know damn well if they gave your ass a 30, 40, 50, 60, hell, $100,000 loan right now, God damn it, you know damn well, shit, some of y'all don't even need that much. Hell, if I motherfucker give you $10,000, hell, 2,000. Some people know how to make their vision come plain and with $2,000. Shit, $3,000. And a nigga be sitting their ass up, oh yeah, girl, I make cookies now. Girl, yeah, look at me, I make motherfucking aprons and shit. Girl, look, I make a new style of goddamn acrylic, any goddamn thing, or some type of cooking oil. Shit. Motherfuckers come up with all kind of shit. Put some money in a black woman's hand. They know what they do. They know if they give black women any type of money, this country gonna constantly be rich. That's all you gotta do is give a black woman, because we have always been able to manage and micromanage with with a little bit. So yeah, you give a black woman a lot, they know what the fuck they doing. Because I believe they said that part about that money, I think he specified and said he would give black women, or he said African American, then African American women or something like that. I was told. I could be wrong, because like I said, I didn't watch it. And a little bit of the debate I did saw, I fell asleep on the shit. And I just kept on, I just seen the moderator checking Donald Trump about not being, fair, I guess, with his rebuttals back to the other guy. And see, from the little bit I saw, I didn't see no unfairness, but I can't give you a full spectrum of everything, because hell, I didn't see the whole thing, But hell, back to my point again. Let them give me something. Let them say they're gonna give my black ass some of that motherfucking money. I bet you I won't be broke. I bet you that shit. And hell, we gonna always have debt. You gonna always owe some motherfucking body as long as you living. Oh, it ain't nothing but a loan. Well, when the fuck you known your black ass or your mama, your granny, any goddamn body have been on this planet without no fucking debt? I'll wait. I'll motherfucking wait. Cause as long as I've been living, everybody I know done had debt. The fuck, you gonna always have a loan. So what you gonna jump and get scared now for? Ain't no need to get scared. Get out that old spiritual Negro mindset. Get that goddamn loan, they gonna give it to you, and make the best of it and pay them motherfuckers back and get you some more goddamn money. That's how you do that. Fuck. The fuck wrong with you? Oh, it's a debt. It's nothing but a loan. Well, goddamn it, we always gonna have that. That's the whole purpose of keeping this motherfucking country going. We always gonna be the motherfucking planting soul of this motherfucking state, this country, this world. Always. Melanated motherfucking people. Always. So let's get past that shit and get to the bigger picture, which is figure out what you gonna do with your motherfucking piece of money. They give you some goddamn money. What you gonna do? You smoking it up, drinking it up, goddamn it, or we gonna rev this shit up and invest this shit and get some motherfucking real money, real revenue. What we doing? Cause I'm sick and tired of hearing. I can't be scared the rest of my motherfucking life. Is Zola in here? Did I just see somebody say Zola? Is my dog up in here? Is my girl in here? Zola! Zola girl, what's going on, girl? You said Shakir. Hey, Shakir, you said I want to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm going to vote this year. I understand that, okay? What you say, Brenton? Facts, Sky. Blacks are lost, still believing in the Democratic Party. Exactly. That's because they don't know. I had this conversation yesterday at work, and we got to be fair with our assessment, Brenton. Like, okay, blacks don't know. Is it A, they don't know because they dumb, B, they don't know because they lazy, B, they don't know because they haven't been taught properly, what was that, A, B, C, D, they don't know because Why don't they know? Why don't a lot of our people know? We all haven't and my reason is we all haven't been taught the same. You see what I'm saying? Some people been taught differently. Some people believe everything they learned through first through 12th grade. Some people believe everything they learned through first through their years of college, okay? Then you got the people who were taught behind scenes at home, and then you got the people who were learned by their own life experiences, okay? So it's a lot of reasons as to why people don't know. There's a lot of misinformation out here with, the Democratic Party and with the Republican Party and what we've been told and taught about government, period. We've been taught to vote and things gonna work for in your favor. But I asked people the other day on SkkyZone 10, when have you known for any president to change your circumstances, your situation? Okay, if you know because we all know our own personal motherfucking situations. If you've been in the same situation for 5, 10 years, working and paying motherfucking bills, and ain't nothing changed, okay, then something is fucking wrong with that, and there's something wrong with it. And see, here's another thing too, okay. These other people, they want to scream Black Lives Matter until you try to go move your black ass up around their ass. Then your life don't matter no more. There's a lot of bullshit out here on the floor. Everybody want to try to act like, oh, I'm for black people, I'm for this, I'm for the rights and this, but see, Joe Biden, he doing all that talking and all that shit and acting like he gonna do so much for us. I got a question for Joe. Can I move next door to you, Joe? Can anybody that look like me move next door to you, Joe? I got a question for Donald Trump. Donald, can anybody that look like me move next to you on your block? And and I know what the fuck all those answers are. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, okay? So with that being said, is any one of these motherfuckers gonna do anything to change anything in your life or mine? Probably fucking not. But if I had to guess on who would, I'm gonna say Donald Trump. And reason why I'm gonna say Donald Trump, because see, you gotta understand something. Both of these motherfuckers are slave catchers. They don't give a fuck. They want us all to do one thing: go take our ass to them jobs, work them motherfucking jobs, so they can tax the shit out of us. How the fuck is it that this man made all this goddamn money? He billionaire over again and again, but he only paid $750 in taxes. Well, he's private. He's part of the private sector. Okay, we've been taught so much shit about being part of this goddamn government. It's been such a disadvantage to our black asses, but we don't know. And the black people who do know, they ain't telling everything. And part of the reason why they ain't telling everything, because it could be fear. You know what I'm saying? It might be fear. And then two, hey, you got some niggas out here that love seeing you be a nigga and ain't gonna tell you, ain't gonna help you do shit anyway. So it's a combination of the two, okay? And I have a young lady, I'm gonna have a guest on my platform. I don't know if she's gonna be on SkkyZone or SkkyZone 10. So if y'all have not subscribed, you better subscribe, because she's gonna bring some very valuable information. She is a very woke. They call you either woke or dead. Well, she's all the way up, okay? And she's gonna speak on a lot of different things. So stay tuned, okay? Trying to rebuild my platform and bring some different information to the people, especially about this election and about the black agenda and what we gonna do once they drop that goddamn money out here for us. Because, see, we got to quit being, oh, they gonna do this. We got to quit being scared, y'all. We got to be ready. Okay, like I said, this 2020, this shit right here in plain sight for your ass. This the year, if you ever wanted something, this the year your ass better get it. Okay, if you don't get it in 2020, I feel sorry for you. Okay, for real, because this the closest your ass gonna get to any type of reparations is this year right here. And if you ain't already been trying to get something, hey, too bad, so sad. That's what you better try to do. You better try to get whatever the fuck you can, flat out. And make sure y'all go on Experian and dispute y'all goddamn credit. All you gotta do is download the app, download the Experian app on your phone or on your computer or whatever. All you gotta do is click, click, click. You ain't gotta sign. You ain't gotta go fill out no papers and all that shit. You can download Experian app. Again, let me say it again. Download Experian app. Go on there. They have a list of all your creditors, all your debtors. Go on there and dispute them motherfuckers. It's just a click of a button. That's it. Click, 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 and everything. And as soon as you do that, that's gonna raise your credit up. Cause right now, this is the time where you got to make sure your credit is decent. If anybody out there and your credit is a little bit questionable, you need to get your ass off this live right now and go download that damn app and dispute your shit today, right now. Yeah, if you waited, goddamn, if you doing it now, yesterday was too late. Okay. Flat out, because we are going through we are about to have a reset, okay? This country is having a debt reset, and your ass better stand in line and be ready. Be fucking ready. That's what we better be working on. Us as black people, we don't need to be watching a shit show and watching, oh, did you hear? Because they got us concentrating on the wrong bullshit all the while they doing something fucking totally else. They got you watching these two looking like two damn Muppets, like Tony G said. They look like some two old Muppets up there. They damn sure did. They got us paying attention to all this stupid shit. Oh, girl, yeah, he called Donald Trump a clown. Got you paying attention to that bullshit while they pulling the wolf over our motherfucking heads and knowing we ain't organizing and planning shit. But I bet you they organizing and planning shit, okay? You better believe all these here Black Lives Matter protesters popping up every goddamn where. When did they sit down and had a meeting to decide to show up at certain states? When did they have a discussion at? Where was the meeting at? Because we ain't getting no fucking invitation. Every time Black Lives Matter show up, do you ever get a fucking invite to tell you, hey, come down to the Black Lives Matter. We gonna meet up on this street or that street. Why you don't never get no email telling you nothing about where the fuck Black Lives Matter people gonna meet up at? But they always showing the fuck up. That's because they organizing behind closed doors and giving you some shit in plain hidden sight. Fuck that. You better have your ass. You better don't be falling for the banana and tailpipe. Shit, what you see ain't gonna be what the fuck you get. Don't believe that bullshit. You better be figuring out what you gonna do with that goddamn loan and that debt. How they gonna put us in debt? I don't give a sweet ass fuck. Let me get the money, and then we'll worry about the debt later. Like I told somebody else, I'll worry about all that bullshit later. Give me the bag and let me go ahead. I bet you I won't fumble it. I bet you I'm gonna get my motherfucking ass some. I was gonna get me some freedom. Shit. Nuh-uh. I ain't about to be worried about all that when I know the longest I live on this damn planet, I'm gonna be in some debt. The hell? See what y'all talking about. What you say? Zola, he honestly denounced the KKK many times. Do you do your own research? The media lies all the time. Who denounced the KKK? Biden or Donald Trump? Because both of them got something to do with the KKK. SkkyZone, that debate was the worst in decades ever seen. He let the world know he's a KKK racist. And let's talk about that for a second, guys. Let's talk about that. Zola, you my baby. I think you're talking about Donald Trump. The Donald Trump let everybody know he's a racist. Do you think Biden ain't no racist? Because I need you to know that both of these motherfuckers is racist, okay? Neither one of these motherfuckers, again, is going to invite us to no coffee shop to have a cup of coffee after this election, okay? They'll do it now because they need the imagery of black votes. They'll do it now. But after this shit is over with, they not going to, no, honey, okay? Both of these motherfuckers is slave catchers and racist. Both of them is. McCain was a senator, okay? And during his time as a senator, do you know how many laws he helped pass to destroy your people? Plenty of them. One strike laws. Laws to keep your sons incarcerated laws. Okay? Neither one of these here are going to welcome black people in and have dinner with us. Okay? Neither one of them is going to put their hands around our shoulders and say, you are my good black sister or brother. Neither one of them are going to do that. Neither one of them is for us. None of them is for us. So we need to have an agenda when we go to these here presidents. Fuck all that. They KKK and they racist. That's what the media want us to concentrate on. Majoring in the minors. Majoring in the minors. That way we can never get to what we really need, which is we need resources. We need fucking gaining capital. We need money. We need the same opportunity that these other people have had, which is stipends, motherfucking resources, which is principle, which is money. That's what we need. We need that bag. Fuck them. Let them all. I don't give a fuck about none of them being racist. I'm going to tell you straight like that. I could care less. I don't give a fuck about the KKK. They could be the KKKs because I feel just like they feel. I don't want to live next to you motherfuckers no more than y'all want me to live next to y'all. Okay? I don't, because I don't want to have the fake conversations. I don't want to have the fake talks. Give me the money. That's what you do. Give my black ass the bag, and I'm not going to fucking fumble it. I don't give a damn about them being racists and KKKs, because all of them is racists and KKKs, and we seen that with our own people. You got your own people who is racist. You got Negroes who racist against other Negroes. So we got to get past that. We got to get past that and get an agenda. That's why they keep throwing the bullshit out there. They keep getting you, oh yeah, this one is a racist. Trump didn't let black people live in his apartments 20 years ago. Hell, you got some niggas right now, if you get blessed with $1 million a day, goddamn it, and you own you some property, you ain't gonna let some niggas move in there your goddamn self. You ain't about to rent to no niggas yourself. If you own 10 houses, if you own 3 motherfucking houses, you ain't about to rent it to no motherfucking buck wild ass niggas. Okay? And you ain't about to rent it out to no trailer park goddamn trash asses either. There's a certain mindset that we all have. We all don't want to be around bottom feeding ass motherfuckers. Whether they black, white, Puerto Rican, or brown. Don't nobody want to be around them. Degenerates. What we were once called by Miss Hillary herself. Miss Killary, as some people call her. We gotta get past. We gotta raise our vibrations up. We need to be concentrating on major league shit. We can't concentrate on sound bites no more. We can't concentrate on shit that ain't gonna really change our life no more. We gotta do things that gonna change our lives, our children's lives, our grandchildren's lives, and our great-grandchildren's lives. Generational wealth. That's what the fuck they own right there. Them motherfuckers up there, they are about Didn't you see, I'm gonna tell you something. This is what a lot of people probably miss, and I did catch this shit. And Brent, if you still in this chat, I bet you caught this shit too. Donald Trump was attacking Joe Biden's son. He was like, asking him about Hunter. He's like, Hunter was on, why don't you tell the people about, now see, every time Donald Trump, this is what makes Donald Trump, this is why they, his PR people probably had to keep calming him down. Because see, Donald Trump, and I'm not a Trump supporter, let's be clear. I don't support neither party no more. That's my stance, okay? But I'm going to tell you something. When it come down to principle, I'm a principle person when it come down to principle. Fuck all that. I'm beyond worrying about if they like black folks or not, because all of them get up there and show all they goddamn teeth every election, and then come after the election, you don't hear nothing. Only thing you hear is, yeah, well, they cutting this program off. Well, yeah, they cutting that off. That's all you about to hear. 6 months from now, you going to hear about how you can't get this no more and you can't get that no more, because you didn't watch these motherfuckers skin and grin for 12 goddamn months, damn near. Okay, and act like they gonna help our black asses, and then boom, you send the kids to school 6 months from now, and programs is cut because they didn't used our motherfucking ass, and we don't know how we got used, right? So back to this point. So Trump was up there talking shit about Biden's son. He's like, why don't you tell the people why Hunter got all those 600 or no, the 2 point whatever millions of dollars. Why don't you tell the people that? So Biden hurried up and did the overlay for the underplay and was like, you're talking about my son, and made it out like Trump was talking about his son that died. I can't think of his name, but y'all know the one I'm talking about. Trump said, no, I ain't talking about him. You know what son I'm talking about. But motherfuckers never did. Now the media got you paying attention to Biden working on your empathy, okay? Like, damn, that's bold. Trump was talking about his son. He ain't no good. Man, I almost cried when I heard that. I'm sitting up there looking at niggas like, are you fucking serious? You almost cried? Did you not see how he never answered that fucking question? The question was, why don't you tell the people how the fuck your son got all that money and he's a crackhead, basically? You know what I'm saying? But they got you watching sound bites. No, we need to know why his son got all that goddamn money. Biden never answered that question. He never answered it. They both the same motherfucker. Both of them motherfuckers about getting that bag. They not gonna do a motherfucking thing for your ass. They ain't gonna do shit. It's up to you to do something for your own motherfucking self. But guess what? You can't do shit for yourself without the resources if you ain't got no money. That's why I fuck that shit. Trump, you gonna give me the bag? You gonna give black people, black women? Just like right now, it's a lot of grant money out here right now for black women doing this COVID. Look it up. There's a money. They got money on top of money right now. They got, they got plenty of motherfucking loans for black women right now. But they got money on top of money right now. And they said some of this shit, black people ain't even applying for it. And a majority of it, you better believe, is because a lot of people don't know. They ain't putting all that fucking information out there for you to find that shit out. But I'm here to tell you, look the shit up, okay? There's money out here for you for I'm trying to read what this person said. He said, what? I don't think Drea done that. She had a change of heart. That is why she is letting her kids be in the Washington rally. So please, the family is coming together. No disrespect, Sky. You know what? I thank you for posting that, and I appreciate that update. This article was just released not even a day ago. They just released this article. So I'm just reporting the information that's coming to me. I hope she have had a change of heart and she hasn't went public with it if she has had one. I did see the one video footage where she was kind of sounding like she might have been defending not per se him, but injustices to black men. I did see that, and she was looking like she might have been quite upset, and she was addressing people in the chat or whatever, like don't talk to me about him, in reference to Mr. Kelly. I hope and pray that she is having a change of heart. You know what I'm saying? But that does not change the fact that she has put a lot of bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because we saw her destroy her ex-husband, who just so happened to be a fan of ours, or we're a fan of his, however. And that put a bad taste. We a lot of people looking at her sideways, you know what I'm saying? And just because I'm bringing this information out, I'm definitely not trying to attack her per se, but everything I'm saying now I will continue on to say, okay, in terms of how I feel about her. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like she shouldn't have never went publicly with her child in her hand to speak against their dad. That right there is generational curses. That right there is why a lot of our young sisters and daughters walk around this motherfucker with low self-esteem, because you as the mother of the household, you can't be the ringleader of allowing this black man who just so happens to be your kid's dad become destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the forefront runner of that shit. And if he was, whatever issues if he had, and you knew the man had them, I would have more respect had she just said, you know what, I'm not gonna speak on the man. I'm not gonna speak on anything. I will keep in my prayers, and I'm gonna try to do everything I can to see that he gets some counseling. I'm gonna see that he gets some help. If she had took that stance, because and she could have left it off with, due to my children, due to the sanity of my kids, because to me, for you to take that baby girl along there with you while you help destroy that man, to me, you just did more damage to that girl than anything. To me, you fucked her up. You know what I'm saying? Because us as women, we already got abandonment issues, especially ones who ain't got no daddy. And so you just helping perpetuate that fucking life cycle of hate and inner abandonment. So I would never forgive her for that, a woman to woman. You see what I'm saying? Aside, now I would feel that same way if her last name was Drea Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I would feel that same motherfucking way about her ass. Period. Woman to woman, I feel that way about any woman. I had a conversation yesterday with one of my good girlfriends, and I had to give her some real fucking talk on some shit. You know what I'm saying? That I saw she did. Now, I'm gonna give you the long and the short version of what the talk was about. Now, my girlfriend went to another event with her girlfriend, right? And so my girlfriend friend just recently got married. So her sister-in-laws don't really care for her. Well, she kind of sided with the sister-in-laws in front of my good girlfriend. I told my good girlfriend she was wrong for that shit. You don't do that type of shit. You don't do that. And I'm just bringing that all up to say that when it come down to what I believe What I stand on, my truths, I don't set that aside for nobody. If I stand on it, that's what I stand on. You know what I'm saying? We can humbly just disagree. We can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? But I'm not disrespecting Drea Kelly. This is just how I feel about her. Woman to woman, we one woman short. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit she do and have done, I wouldn't have did for the sake of my kids. And I've been on that stance since I stepped on YouTube. I've had that stance about it. That's the part about it I hate the most. And that right there let me know what type of woman she is. Cause you could have said all that shit, but you ain't have to have your kids there. And then she had been throughout the years, she had been the first person who wouldn't even let nobody I done seen her get on Instagram and social media and shit like that, crying. Oh, that might have been YouTube. I just remember a long time ago watching a video of her crying and shit because people was talking about her kids. And I felt so sorry for her. You know what I'm saying? I really did. And she seemed to be very sincere. And some of y'all probably seen that too. It looked like she might have been in a truck, like a moving truck or something. And she had been in there just crying, like, my kids is off the table. Kids is off the table. Don't say nothing about my kids. And I agree with her on that. Kids is off the table. But these people out here in this world, they evil and they cold. And when people don't see you respecting your own children, they ain't gonna respect you either. And I think she would probably not have to fight so many people up off her ass if she had to put that disclaimer out in the beginning. Just like Beyonce. You got some celebrities out here, they don't play that shit about their life, period. They like, look, we don't talk about that, period. They already know not to ask me shit. Don't ask me and I won't tell. But I think since she started talking, she just did herself a disservice, I think. Let me see what y'all talking about. Good morning, Shannon. Angela Davis. Exactly, Sky. It's not coming back from Drea did. Her actions will have long-lasting consequences. Yeah. Trump and campaign are claiming they have what he calls a hoax. You said, regardless of what Drea may say, now the damage is already done. That's right, Shakira. The damage is already done. I personally don't pay any attention to her anymore. Exactly, because to me, she's an attention seeker. Do you really believe that Drea or the kids will be at a rally? I'll believe when I see it. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I believe they is going to be at a rally. I'm going to tell you. Now, I don't know which rally they're going to be at. Let's be clear. But I believe eventually they will, because for her to get her motherfucking peanut-headed ass up on that doggone, that recent rant she just did that posted up probably about 2 weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks ago. And she was on there talking about the injustices of men. See, Drea just seemed like the type of person. I've seen at least 5 different Dreas. I've seen the silly side of her. I've seen the battered woman side of her, the domestic abuse type, I seen that Drea. Then I seen I'm with my baby daddy. He's the one. Oh, I'm down. We not together, but I still support him, Drea. I've seen to be very serious, well-grounded, mothering, doting mom type Drea. Then we have the let's reconcile Drea. So I've seen all the facets of Drea, right? So, yeah, I believe one of them 5 that I just discussed may show up. We just don't know which Drea gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, just like I done seen them, y'all done seen them too. Is that Toy? Toy! We done seen every goddamn version of this motherfucking woman, okay? So don't be shocked if one of those goddamn Dreas show up somewhere. I believe all 5 of them Dreas, we gonna see all 5 of them show up again. I believe every 5 that I just described gonna keep showing the fuck up. And we ain't gonna know which one gonna do what at what time. But you better believe 5 is alive. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see 5. I believe that. So, whether it be the rally or another TV interview, a reality show, wherever, just know that those 5 is alive. We gonna always see them 5. You know what I'm saying? She's like a Medusa head. You just never know what you gonna get, Would you say, Shakira? In my opinion, if Drea now has a change of heart, she is only doing it to save face. What Drea didn't consider when she did what she did, she never considered how the industry would treat her. I don't think she gave a fuck. I don't think she gave a fuck about how the industry gonna treat her. Cause guess what? It's five in the life. She got five. It's five Dreas, Shakira. Okay, she done showed you that she's a five-headed Medusa head. She got five. It's five different personalities up in her ass. I don't think she gives no damn about any of that. She don't care about no industry. She rolling on whatever bag that can roll at that time. Opportunists. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset of an opportunist. They opportunists. You know? She don't care. Yeah, she gonna show up at that fucking rally at some point in time. She gonna show up at one of them. You better believe that. I believe in them kids. I believe them babies want to show up at all the doggone rallies. You know, 'cause they love their daddy. I don't give a fuck what. They love their daddy. You know what I'm saying? They might not be properly taught how to love the man, but they love their father. That's still their daddy at the end of the damn day. They got more of a fucking connection to that man than her ass do. Shit, that's their bloodline right there. That's their damn DNA. Can't nothing change that. I don't give a damn if she wanted to. She can't change that. And we know she ain't trying to change it because every time you look around, she's speaking on the man. Even when she say she not going to speak on him, she still speak on him. And them kids ain't even doing that. Well, hopefully her testimony won't be credible. Truth is, she is hurt and in love with Robert. Yes, honey, she definitely feel, because he divorced her. She ain't divorced him. Shit. So she might still be wounded and fucked up for taking that hit. Like, this man left me. Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can't trust nothing that somebody says when they showing you five sides of them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got 5 or 6 sides of them. You don't know which side you gonna get with her. You know? And she doing the same thing to them kids, but them kids trust me. Because that DNA is running through that bloodline, okay? And the spirit know the spirit. And you better believe, honey, the spirit of his mother, the spirit of his whomever that then left on from up out of here was running through them kids more so they is her. And them spirits will speak to them kids and tell them to forget they dang on daddy and look past that. And I already know that they want to have a relationship with their father. That's they dang on daddy. I don't give a fuck. But see, society make it hard for them, though. I ain't gonna lie. I believe society make it hard on top of the mama, on top of the mother doing the shit she doing. Because if she's showing us 5 heads in front of the public, you better believe she got 10 more at the house, okay? If she's showing us 5 in the public eyes, she's showing us 10. It's 10 more out there, too. So shit, them kids probably catching all type of double hell. Ain't no telling. You better believe she a Pistol Pete when ain't nobody looking. What you say? Drea needs to stop that man name and go find her own status. No, she ain't gonna stop doing that. I just wish she would, hello. Oh, okay, that's, y'all talking. I can't have it. You can't have it. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. Yeah, she does come across with that type of energy too. You know, and that's the sad part because she give all black women a bad name. I think she's never gonna give up that last name, Kelly, because I don't give a damn. If she marry Brown tomorrow, she's still gonna be Drea Kelly Brown. Okay, she ain't giving up that last name, because that give her all the validation that she need. Like I said, out of the 5 different people I done seen, you know, because she does have a side of her too that seems to be, you know, with the one that the side of her that tries to come across, this recent one where she tried to come across like she's for black power, the black excellence and the injustice of the black man. You know, if that Drea shows up, you know, like I said, she just a double mind can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust nobody with a double mind. But all that, what she doing in front of those children, that's the part about it I don't like. Don't do that in front of them kids. But see, she gonna get her rude awakening though. But yeah, don't be shocked if you see her ass at no damn rally. Don't be shocked. Because she know that's gonna give her some attention. Even if it's negative, she still will take it. And no one is going to want to hear her or her kids saying anything good about their father. This is not the narrative the public wants to support. However, I will say that I will support the kids. I will too, Shakira. If the kids, I think at this point it's relevant that the kids come out and say uh, something. You know, I don't want to hear shit from her. She can go sit her motherfucking ass down. I'ma just tell you like straight like that. But his children, I believe if they speak out, the world will listen. I do believe that because those are his kids. And they never really spoke and said anything before. The one baby said something, but shit, her mama was right there with her. You know what I'm saying? So we know how that shit can, you know, what might be behind that. Yeah, I'm in support of his kids. Hey, you dig me? I'm in support of his kids too. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against them kids. People, well, the kids, I'm never gonna. I don't know if you saw that one footage I had with the one uh, person came in on these platforms talking about they hate his kids. And I mean, you know, I don't have them type of feelings against nobody's children. You know what I'm saying? That's wicked to me to be on somebody, you know, to be talking about you hate somebody, some fucking kids. Like, something got to be. I love Robert, but I hate his kids, and I'll never forgive them for what they said. And they got to forgive their daddy before I gotta see them put like you some type of goddamn God or something for somebody to, you know, that's evil. That's wicked. You know, but if somebody was on this YouTube talking like that though, you said, I know firsthand how kids can be poison against their parents. Me too, Shakira. Yep, I know too. And you know what I'm saying? We all done seen that, or you know what I'm saying, or know somebody who have you know what I'm saying, poison, you know, turn the kids against they dad and shit like that. You know, you got women out here who play them kind of games. We done seen that shit. I know I done seen it plenty of times. Plenty. You know what I'm saying? And it's not until and that's another reason why I can believe that she might be at a rally, because she's getting to that point in age, she's getting older. So she, you know, the older you get, you know, the more your perception of certain things change. At least it should anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said Quran. She said, well, hopefully her testimony won't be credible. Truth is, okay, I read that. Let me see. I'm just going back up here to some of the old chats. They were not care. They were, when they put the boot, it almost killed them. Iris Soul for Kelly, how you doing? If you still in the chat, what you say? They would not have cared when they put the boot in, almost killed them. Mm-hmm. Shakira, you said, I forgive our kids for anything that they have said about their dad. I understand that the kids are victims of Drea's negative feelings toward their father. Yes, I totally agree. And that's why I gotta forgive them too, because we seeing Brent, what you say, black's not applying, Sky? What you talking about when we was talking about that money? Oh, Bo Biden. I caught it, and Biden lies about it. Yep. You said you did catch that, Brent. Brent, hey, little Biden didn't ever Biden wasn't about to answer what he did with about that damn money, was he? He ain't say nothing about what he did with that money. I want to know what he did with it too, but he ain't gonna tell it. Just like Trump ain't gonna tell how he and got away with all the bad, bogus deals. How he didn't file bankruptcy. I think they say he filed bankruptcy over 22 times. And your black ass and my black ass, we can't get away with one or two damn bankruptcies. And here he didn't file. That's why you got to know all that. Oh, he's a racist. He's a KKK. They all is. How you think they able to do all the shit they able to do and we not able to do it? How is it the playing field is totally different? Because they got a book and we got a book. Shit. They got a book of rules set for us and a book of rules set for them. The fuck? Somebody's texting my phone. The art is very strong. Is a very strong brother. Shannon, yes, he is. Yes, he is. And that man have been through double fucking hell. But see, like I said, like I told people, the Democratic Party is behind the downfall of Mr. Kelly. You better believe this has a lot to do with that party. You better believe it do, honey. Because one, see, each party, each celebrity is indebted to a party. Every last one of them is indebted to a party. Just like they just showed you the other day. Did anybody see The Rock? And The Rock was up there now with the I think he's over there now with the Democratic Party. Then they turned around and showed you years ago how he was with the Republican Party. See, each one of them are paid agents into each party, right? So when your agent don't pay in, then guess what happens? It becomes the destruction of your motherfucking ass and your brand. See, a lot of things have to do with politics with every artist, believe it or not. Still here, SkkyZone. You're one of the best. I agree with you. Fast ass of a person. Thank you, Iris. Look, and especially with Drea Kelly, it's fast ass to her for sure. Remember, the kids have been attacked throughout their life. That's right. You dig me? You get it. That's right. They have been attacked throughout their life and at school because of these allegations. That will make them feel a certain way too about their dad. You know what? I brought that point out too. You are 100,000% correct. That and then by them being kids, they can't deal with that shit like you and I can, grown women. You know what I'm saying? We grown. We done been through the test of time. We done been tried, proven, and tested. We know how to deal with ups and downs and hang-arounds. You know what I'm saying? We know how to deal with diversity, and we know how to deal with motherfucking casualties. Them as babies. They don't know how to deal with all that shit. They still, you 20-some years old. You ain't been living on the planet long enough to know how to deal with shit. You don't know how to deal with nothing. Because you ain't learned no coping fucking skills. You ain't learned no rejection skills. You ain't learned no acceptance skills. You know you got to have a skill to learn how to accept some things in life. That don't come, you don't just pop up at your mama's ass. Your mama didn't just burp you and have you to learn how to deal with acceptance. That's a heavy fucking task. That's a heavy learning objective, to learn to deal with acceptance. You know, the scripture tells you the serenity prayer. That's what the serenity prayer is all about, acceptance. And that ain't no easy motherfucking thing to deal with. Boom, let me give you a few scenarios real quick. For those that's married, you married, your husband made a mistake, tipped out, had a damn baby. Wow. Who the fuck can deal with that? You see what I'm saying? Acceptance. You see what I'm saying? Who can deal with that? But, you know, if you learn how to manifest acceptance, then you could deal with that. Acceptance is a hell of a fucking growth in your being to have that. And bestowed into you to learn how to deal with acceptance. Boom. Your child, you done found out one of your kids is, you know, they was born male, but they like other men. Acceptance. Boom. You done found out your significant other, it low key, it do lines when you ain't around. Motherfucker, you use drugs when you ain't around. Acceptance. You know what I'm saying? You can't just drop the ball because you done found out some shit. Now we got to deal with some shit. You can't walk away. What you gonna do? Put your track shoes on and run? Some of these things that life come against your ass with, there's something called acceptance. You got to learn how to deal with that. Those kids can't deal with all that shit. Hell, some of this shit we, us grown people, still dealing with. We still having a hard time to find around dealing with certain things. We don't got those type of skills. That's a skill. Those called life skills. The hell? We can't deal with all that. They can't deal with all that. But they getting there. They gonna get there. So yeah, I definitely, I never had a strike against his kids for feeling the way they felt. I never judged them for that. I never said, or, they can't, I ain't fooling with them. They got to, forgive their daddy and all. I ain't putting all them damn barriers on the love for them children. I didn't do that. That ain't my position. Who the fuck am I? I ain't nobody to them. I ain't never did nothing for them. I have a lot of nerve to get my black ass on this motherfucker or be anywhere talking about what somebody else's kids got to do for me to deal with them. That's some old, that's immature right there anyway. That's some old trick shit. Yeah, well, for you to do this, then you got to get that for me to do this. Nah. See, when your intentions in the right place, you ain't got no damn conditions. How I'm gonna put some conditions on some shit that's in my heart? No, I don't roll like that. That's some other shit right there. You gotta watch out for all that bullshit. But again, those are life skills, you know. That's that man, kids. I love him. I want to see the best for him. If he needs help, you know what I'm saying? Since all these people want to talk all this here bullshit, in my eyes, he don't need none of that shit. In my eyes, the man is a fucking genius. In my eyes, all that bullshit is bullshit. Y'all are fucking liars, bitter, battered ass bitches who didn't get a chance at the title. Okay, in my eyes. Okay, and this is what is a result of playing in these dirty ass fields, and I can only imagine how this industry really the fuck is. That's why I say I never want to be in that industry. Give me the fortune, but I don't want the fame, because I know it come with conditions. I was just looking at Jaguar Wright going off on Puffy, talking about his ass, and Christopher Williams, and I know y'all probably seen that shit, but some of that shit she talking about, I believe her motherfucking ass too. You know what I'm saying? Some of it I do. I surely do. And I know that game is a wicked game because it's power, you know? So, yeah, I wouldn't want none of that shit for them. They can't go in there and they ain't, you know, they got all the money and everything, but it's a lot to come along with it. What you say? Let me see what y'all saying. In no way am I saying or believe that he is guilty. What I'm saying is he made some bad judgment calls in allowing these snakes in his corner, which brings us to the point we are now. Absolutely. But you know what? We can't, okay. Shakir, I must say this. I can't say whether or not he made those judgment calls solely himself. Because we all have been in situations where you invited your good girlfriend, you invited your other friend, you invited your best friend, and then your best friend wanted to invite her friend. Like, let my girl come. Okay, boom, and you said yes. But initially, you only invited your friend, but she wanted to bring her plus one. Well, when y'all got to where the fuck y'all was going to, guess what? The plus one spilled some shit, or the plus one got into it with somebody else at the barbecue, or the plus one got into it with one of your cousins, or the plus one looked like she might have been flirting with your other girl husband or baby daddy. We all, or on the job. Let's take it to the workplace. You then invited your colleague and shit to the company's party, picnic. Well, your colleague wanted to invite her colleague, but you don't fuck with her colleague. But y'all all drove in the same motherfucking car. Well, when y'all got to the workplace picnic, party, or whatever, same way with the other scenario with the so-called friends, y'all all got to this event, and somebody who wasn't part of the original plan caused some shit to happen, be it a fucking spill of the goddamn carpet the red wine on the carpet, or a fight breaking out, or an argument, or a misunderstanding. Guess what? It still falls on the original person who invited the first person. So with that being said, I can't sit here and say that Robert made all these bad calls of judgment. Robert is an entertainer. Robert don't have time to take applications for everybody who come into his circle. Robert don't have time to cipher. He can't cipher who's all negative, who's all good for him. He can't meet us all right now, all damn near 80 of us on this goddamn live. He can't meet us all right now and just know off the back which one of us is a thief, a crook, a skank, a liar, a shit starter, a fucking agitator, a messy motherfucker, a gossiper. He's not gonna just know that just from, because we all gonna be putting on our best behavior. We all gonna be, oh hey, how you doing? Oh my God. We gonna be floored. So he's got to spend some time with us to know who's the liar, who's the snake, who the shit starter. You think he really got time every day, all day, to assess people like that all day? He does not. And I'm breaking it down to you like that so we all can understand. Not saying that you don't understand, but I'm just saying when you get into bad or a situation with people, a lot of times you didn't know these motherfuckers was gonna do the shit they was gonna do to your ass. We all done had unfortunate circumstances happen. We didn't know that was gonna happen. We didn't know a motherfucker was gonna go in our purse and steal some shit. We didn't know a motherfucker was gonna put us in some she said, she said. You didn't see that shit coming. That man didn't see a lot of this shit coming. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to be careful with how we word that, or how we, because you hear a lot of people and they like, oh yeah, see, Robert should have known better, but not Robert should have known. R. Kelly shouldn't have had this. He shouldn't have been around this person. That man didn't know this and that was gonna take place. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't coming around you. A thief ain't coming around you telling you, yeah, I steal for a living, bitch. As soon as you lay your purse down, bitch, I'm going up in there. A motherfucking rapist ain't coming around. Yeah, turn your ass around here. As soon as you turn around, bitch, I'm gonna rape the shit out you. No, they not coming around you like that. A shit starter ain't coming around you. Girl, as soon as you give me a piece of your gossip, bitch. As soon as you tell me any of your business, bitch, I'm going around. I'm about to go back and tell them everything you said about the bitch. They ain't doing that shit. They is not giving you no damn disclaimer that they full of shit. A no good ass nigga ain't about to talk up and walk up and tell you, yeah, baby, I'm coming here to steal your motherfucking heart. As soon as you give me that heart, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you over. Bitch, it's gonna be going down. You gonna be up in this bitch crying in 3 months, bitch, and you ain't gonna want to wash your ass. You ain't gonna want to feed your motherfucking kids, bitch. I'm about to have you discombobulated, bitch, for 4-5 months, bitch. You gonna be fucked up. That motherfucker ain't give you no goddamn warning that he wasn't shit. They don't come. People don't do shit like that. Motherfuckers do not give you, unless you, and we ain't the knowing of all of knowings either. You ain't about to sit here and make me think, well, hey, because you got people like that too who, oh, girl, shit, girl, you better than me. It couldn't have been me. I would have known the nigga wasn't shit. Or, we can't assume Robert was supposed to just know everybody around him. He should have known that this one was a snake. He should have known that was a snake over there. That's a garden snake. There go a little pit fire snake. That's a forest snake. He didn't know that shit. Not with everybody. The people who been around him for 20 years, shit turned on his ass and he was shocked by they bullshit. Because you got motherfuckers who sit and prey on your ass for years. Years. And then one day they take their fucking mask off and you be like, bitch, wait a minute, hold on. Do I know you, bitch? Have we met? Where the fuck you come from? And this motherfucker, a whole snake in the grass whore. Or a whole no good ass conniving, jealous hearted motherfucker, affiliate or associate that's been around you and you never knew. So I'm just saying all that to say, we all can be subject of persecution, lies, ridicule. We all can be. Yeah, I want Robert to get out here and get around some people that's for him too. I want that. But I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm in all honesty, it's still going to be some snakes going forward. Everybody around him ain't going to just be bulletproof and friend-proof and God-proof. No, it's still going to be a motherfucker that's going to get mad at Robert for whatever the fuck reason and go to the press. He's always going to be subject to that. That's why he's been so careful throughout the years of how he deal with motherfuckers. That's why. And I don't blame him. Because you got to be careful. When you got money and fame, fortune, you got to be careful with how you deal with motherfuckers. Because this going to always be a factor. He always going to be subject to this bullshit. A motherfucker can always, just like Michael Jackson, he wasn't never going to get out of somebody trying to come out and act like he was a child molester. He ain't never getting around that. Same way with in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be, but I believe once he get vindicated and he come to and let everybody know this the end of this bullshit. Don't ever come at me with this shit no motherfucking more. And if you do, it's going to be recourse after recourse after recourse after recourse. I believe history going to be made behind this bullshit because he's not the only person who have been subject of this bullshit. There has been athletes subject to this type of shit. There has been mainly government, so many government officials, so many politicians. That's how come I know it's a bigger plight than what we see. There's a lot of politicians that fall in this shit too. with this so-called child pornography and child endangerment and accusations from disgruntled women. Let me see what y'all saying. Even when this is over, I believe they will try him again. But you know what, Shannon? I do too. And I believe that's why they're going to come up with some new laws to make it where if you come with that yin yin ya and you try to come at the powerful men and you lying and shit like that, I believe just like they got the Child Victim Act law, they're going to come with another law to combat that shit. It's going to be a new world coming up in 2021, see? That's why everybody certain you better get your ass, you better get that plan together when you get that bag, you better get that plan together and figure out how you gonna get your money. Get you some money out here and quit with all that, oh, master them gon' beat us mentality and quit trying to talk like an old ancient ass slave and figure out how you gonna get your own self out of poverty. Get out that poverty stricken mindset and worrying about, oh, we gonna be in debt. They gonna put us in debt. They gonna put us in something. Goddamn it, either way it go. What you gonna do with yours? What you gonna do with your something? The fuck? He has to depend on close people to trust decisions. That's right. And if those people ain't got his best intentions, how he supposed to know that? Sky, look at my other comments by his own admission. He allowed these no good people to come back into his life, and after they did foul things to him, yeah, Lisa Van Allen, number one. I mean, just reading that one comment, she came to my mind firsthand. Lisa Van Allen, how many times he take her back and allow her child to come back too? But you, Lisa Van Allen, what makes me question you as a woman, if he did all this here bullshit and you sit up here, you claim you got an abortion and shit like that, you wouldn't have this man baby, but you wouldn't have had Toby's baby. And I know that's not her baby daddy name, but just for, you know, sake of me being a jackass right now, I'm going to say Toby, okay? You wouldn't have had Toby's motherfucking baby. You mean telling me you want me to believe that you went and aborted Robert's baby? But your reasons for aborting this baby is because you didn't want nothing to happen to that baby. You didn't want Robert to do what he did to you. You didn't want that to happen to your baby that y'all was going to have. But you went and brought Toby's baby there. Bitch, kiss my motherfucking ass, okay? Bullshit, okay? So, yeah, Shakira, I get it. I do. I get it. He has admitted that to certain things, certain people. Yeah. But we all can see the aftermath. Everybody can see that. You said your own family would turn you in, I'm a witness. Never will I have thought. Hey, Miss Carter, would you speak on it and say it again, baby? They will turn your ass in for motherfucking 3 rotten nickels. Even when this is, okay, let me see, I read that. Free R. Kelly, free R. Kelly. That's right, to TK Kirkland sued a woman for her false charge on him, and what this what black men need to do. S2, that's exactly right. It's going to happen. That's what they going to do. Because, see, our men, you know, they got to learn how to fight back. These brothers won't even fight back to the child support, against child support. He got to keep his circle very small. God has revealed a lot of snakes to him. But, see, he can't walk around here in no little box either. You know what I'm saying? He gonna, trust me, they gonna come up with some laws to combat all this bullshit. I read one of his MGM members suing Chris Jenner for sexual harassment. You know what? That's a whole, Shannon, we gonna have to talk about that on my next live. Because that right there is a whole nother discussion. We need to know the Jane Doe. She would have kept that baby for a meal ticket. You better believe she would have. Courtney Love. It ain't hard to figure out who that Jane Doe was. Which ones was claiming they was there in 2009. Which Jane Doe? I can think of a couple of them. Everybody had an abortion. Not one lied and said it was done and left and had a baby. Oh, okay. Yeah, they claim had an abortion. You know damn well they ain't went and had no damn abortion. That's bullshit. Yeah, you know damn well they ain't went and had no doggone abortion. Cut it out and not have. And then, okay, let's say you did have abortion, Lisa Van Allen. The question is, why would you still bring your kid around this man who you said the reason why you had the abortion was because you didn't want him to possibly sexually assault the child that y'all would have had. That's why you aborted. You was scared and all this old bullshit. But you couldn't have been too afraid because you went and brought your child there. You left and came back several times with this kid that wasn't even his child. Make that make sense with your double-minded talking ass. I'm buffering, yeah, because I had left off to see what my battery percentage was, Miss Carter. That's what it was, because my battery running low. Well, guys, it's your girl, the SkkyZone. I got to get on up off here and put this phone on the charger. The comment, let me see what you put in there, because we're going to talk about the MGM members. You said, what you say about the MGM members? Suing Chris Gina. Yeah, we're going to come back and talk about that. Sky, all he needs to do is moving forward at the first sign of deceit or betrayal, he just needs to cut people off. He can't move through the rest of his life not dealing with anyone. No, he can't. No, he can't. But, you know, what's gonna have to happen is some protection, some laws gotta happen. Just like we can call the police so they, for certain things. They gonna put in laws so these type of things can support people who have these kind of people around them. And when they get malicious. Well, guys, it's your girl, the SkkyZone. If you're new to my platform, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm only like 20-something people away from having 1,000 on SkkyZone 10. Go over there, guys. I'll talk about all different things on that platform as well, okay? Check me out over there if you haven't already subscribed. If you have, thank you very, very much. Guys, have a great Friday, okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Love you. Peace.